everybody, welcome back to I2I, the place where we talk about anything and everything Disney. My name is Kyle.
And I'm Jessica.
And tonight is Disney Trivia Night. Tonight's theme is...
Do you know Bob Iger?
Bob Iger, the man, the myth, the legend, the leader of Disney, all the parks, the movies, everything in between for the last...
Is he still the leader? Because I thought this was... He might not still be.
Yeah, for what we know, Bob Iger in his time is done at Disney. However, even if it's somehow magically not done, we are going to still celebrate it because he's accomplished so much in so many years. So I'm not going to tell you how many years he's been doing Disney things because...
in a certain amount of time.
That might actually ruin things for you. So, couple things, housekeeping right off the bat. Tell us how we sound, how we look. There are some new things that we're working on.
But not really how we look. Maybe just how the lighting is. Because
not us personally.
We don't care personally if you think we look like trash.
Tell us if it looks good, if it sounds good, because we got new mics on, as you can tell, a new lighting structure, new camera. I hope it has turned out well.
There's a lot of changes that Kyle implemented literally all at once. Rather than maybe like change one thing at a time, Kyle was like, I got 3 new Christmas gifts. I'm going ham.
Yeah, literally there are 3 new things operating. So I'm super nervous that this, I haven't like hooked them up this certain way. So I'm super nervous.
So tonight's the night. Let's just
figure it all out tonight.
Try it all at the same time. So
also we are broadcasting on Twitter and Facebook if it actually went live. I think it did.
There's little check marks.
Yes. I hope some people say hello on Facebook and Twitter. But we're going to
So if they do say hello, will we see it on this screen?
Typically on our comments right here, it says Facebook next to it.
Oh, that's why it has the YouTube
symbol, the Twitter
symbol.
This is
so confusing to me, just by the way. I am not ADD, but this makes me feel ADD.
See, like, now you know what my life is like.
To look at.
And everything that I do, this is just like I'm having to like scan, look everywhere, all that kind of stuff. So... new changes, new things. We hope you guys really like it. Looks like we're getting pretty good feedback. No regular trivia countdown, just the Streamlabs one, the old countdown. Yeah, that's one of the things that, you know, with changing things over, it gets a little, you know, we might bring that one back. We'll see if it works over here. We're just trying to slowly integrate into this new system because this one allows us to broadcast on social media and not just on YouTube. We may not get anybody from there, but hey, it's now available for everybody to go check it out over there. Let's see, what's everybody talking about here in here. If you're just watching, if you've just found us for the first time, we usually spend the first couple minutes just saying hello, and then we get started with trivia in the first couple minutes or so. Jessica, did you get a chance to watch that trailer? Do you know?
I did. Pamela sent me a trailer a while ago. I'll have to send it to you.
About what?
Let me pull it up.
We'll have to watch that one later when we. If I haven't watched it yet, but I'm sure she has. So we'll go watch that one later.
Yes, the Hey Arnold. I couldn't remember the title. The Jungle Movie.
Oh, the Jungle Movie. Yes, Jessica is a big Hey Arnold fan.
Yes, of course.
I mean, I liked Hey Arnold too, but you know, I'm more of like a Darkwing Duck type of fan guy if I'm talking about like animation and stuff like that. So I'm betting we're going to be missing a lot of our regulars because we've been off for 2 weeks and because
the
holidays and everything that we haven't been on this habit of being here. So I hope that you guys will, if we're missing some people tonight, invite them, tell them we're back, invite some friends in. This is the start of a new season, so it's a good time to start inviting some people into trivia nights. But you all who have been here for a while know the drill. We go through a couple of things here at the start to get things kicked off. And of course, we're starting with Disney Trivia Night, Bob Iger. That's going to be the first 20 questions tonight. So this is how Disney Trivia Night works. 20 questions. The first 10 are the pre-announced theme. The second 10 are random, completely within the Disney spectrum. 10 questions. There'll be a timer of 40 seconds where everybody gets to answer one time. If you answer a second time on that particular question, we won't count it. If you become one of those people that just spam, we'll have to put you in timeout or something. I don't know how we'll do that. But be strategic.
Oh, we'll find a way.
Jessica will find a way. Be strategic with which you answer because you don't want to let other people know the answer too quickly. Here's a couple of tips to help you have the best possible experience on Disney Trivia Night. Just know that there's going to be some lag issues, especially with us integrating Twitter and Facebook. If we get people watching over there that play along, that could present some interesting scenarios. Opportunities is what we call them, not issues.
Opportunities for improvement.
Exactly. So just hope that you guys will be patient with us these next couple weeks as we work through this new way of doing things. Now let's reveal the finals of last season, and let's see who won. Avery with 19 total points on the leaderboard, and you can see how everybody else ranked right there. Second was Pamela, Allie Rose, Daniel, WDW Fanatic 8, Matthew, Captain Akron, JM, Mike Bush, and then rounding out the top 20, we got some of our familiars there as well. So if you're excited to be part of the leaderboard this season, this is how you do it. You get 3 possible points per game, 1 for participating, 1 for getting a correct answer, and that final 1 for getting the game winner point. How we determine that's a little bit complicated, but if you're interested in knowing how that works, just look at the description down below. We usually notify you the stream after who got that game winner point. Tally all those points up throughout the season, and that's how you win a season.
So I'm going to go ahead and say it. You know what's stressing me out?
What?
We got 15 comments that I can't see.
All right.
Freaking me out, Kyle.
We're coming back over to the comments section there.
You got to scroll up now. You can't see all the comments all the time when you're changing slides.
What's that?
You can't see all the comments when you're changing slides?
No, not all the time.
Bro, scroll up. Scroll up.
Scroll up. Okay, excuse me. Jessica wants to go all the way back here. I filed an injunction towards Clint. I declare myself the winner of the new season. No, Clint cannot win it just by declaring himself. Clint, you got to actually be here every single night. Here's the thing. Some people have just shown up every single night and they've been way high up on the leaderboard, and then they'll win one and all of a sudden they're in first place. So that's the way we structure. That's why we structure the points that way, so you can benefit. And yes, Clint, I know there's a ton of space back here. Working on it.
No, I thought he was talking about the empty space on the leaderboard, you ding dong.
Oh, there is. Oh, excuse me. I thought he was talking about back here.
He said all the empty space for him.
But we're working on filling all this out. So those of you that didn't get to see live stream at the end of the year last year, all this has changed in the background. Look at all that beautiful stuff back there. It's slowly filling itself in as we get geared up for another year.
It did not stress me out at all when Kyle left all this stuff in our hallway for 4 weeks.
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. All right. Oh, Benjamin Reynolds is back. Good to see you. Jessica is getting some of you guys already written down, ready to start keeping track of scores. So I think we are about ready. So we can just go ahead and get started with this tonight. Let me switch over to, I got to get used to all this stuff.
See?
I know.
Now we're not going to be able to see the comments.
We'll go back.
All right. Love this.
Trivia night. Here we go. First one of the season. Let's start with trivia question number 1 about Bob Iger.
What company was Bob Iger working for when Disney purchased it? What company was Bob Iger working for when Disney purchased it?
Do you know?
Babe, do I know anything about this man?
Yes, you do, I believe.
No.
I believe in you. I believe. Okay, let's switch back over here. We'll see what everybody's typing. What company was he working for? What group?
Far superior answer to what I wrote down.
What'd you write down? Oh, that's not a bad answer. That's not a bad answer. You got a few more seconds on our end. As a reminder, we do 40 seconds for random. There's a reason behind why we do 40 seconds. It's too long to explain. Time. The correct answer is ABC. He used to work for that television company. He was a TV guy. So we got Daniel. Actually, no, Daniel doesn't get it because he guessed Pixar first. You got to be careful.
Already wrote it down.
You got Clint. No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get used to all this. Just patient. I need patience from you too.
I need you to be smart.
We got Avery, Matthew, and that is it.
And remember, just remind me, Daniel already has a point, so his next point, I don't need to add a point.
Love it. Love it. He returned to the weather recently on ABC News. Was that as a farewell for being part of the Disney company? You know, if you're the boss at Disney, do you just get to go do everything that you want for your last thing?
I mean, I would think, but you probably wouldn't even care.
I mean, I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to be
if you're the head doctor at a hospital, do you get to just have free surgeries all the time? No, you wouldn't want that.
Why? Why wouldn't you?
Why would you want to have surgery on yourself?
What if you needed it? Wouldn't you want to have free surgeries all the time?
I mean, okay. You ruin everything. Question 2.
It was part of his farewell, so we can bring comments up sometimes too. It's a little bit easier to do that now.
Wow, look at you being.
We won't
in
do it all the
21st
time because
century.
it'll get crazy. But you know,
But the good comments.
we're so I guess if Jessica doesn't want us to bring her comment up, it's not that one. All right, question number 2.
In what year did Bob Iger help Disney acquire Marvel? Oh shoot, we've had this question before.
Variations on this question.
And I still don't know the answer. In what year did Bob Iger help Disney acquire Marvel?
I'm going to ask this again several times tonight. Are we like, when we move, does it rustle the sound on this too bad for you guys? Because
like when I scratch right here, can you hear it?
Well, when you do that, I'm sure they can hear it, and I'm sure that hurts their ears.
I have an itch. You know when you get nervous and you just like,
Why are you getting so nervous though?
I don't know. It's very bright in here and there's a lot of things happening. It's just like overstimulating.
And time. The correct answer is 2009. Let's see who got it. Huh?
I bet 2007. I was very
You
close.
were
Okay,
very
wait.
close.
So let's start at the top to see everybody's first answer.
Remember, I have to start at the bottom to see who got it before the timer went out. So we got Matthew, we got Pamela, we got Allie Rose, Clint, Avery, and Daniel. Wow, everyone swept that one. Clint, did you know that, or did you actually like look that one up? I'm giving Clint a hard time because he's not the biggest Disney buff. He's just a good friend of ours.
Did you see what Daniel said?
I can hear Jessica scratching her neck. I feel like that was a very aggressive way of saying that. It was like, I can hear her scratching her neck. Stop it.
Oh, it was itchy because y'all make me nervous.
Why are you so nervous for?
Same reason you're nervous for. The lights are brighter.
I'm just nervous.
It feels more intense with the lights. It's like.
So you want us to go back to our blurry image on our.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it just feels more intense. I also feel like I'm going to need a nap after this.
All right. Question 3.
Other than ABC, what was Bob Iger's first true role at Disney?
Other than ABC, what was Bob Iger's first true role? I can't speak.
At Disney.
What was his first true role?
His role.
Whoa.
He was a buttered roll.
He was a man. It just happened.
No.
Clint, yes, you did get the points. You're on the board. Almost everybody is on the board right now. Almost everybody.
Except me, because you don't give me points.
You don't get points regardless, but, you know, it's not like you get too many of them anyway. Whoop.
Doesn't look like you get to sleep in our bed too.
Oh, and time. The correct answer was international operations. That was his first role. He was in charge of everything internationally. Anybody get it?
Please put Clint's comment up there.
Yeah, I'll count Avery. And what does Clint say? Which one? That one right there?
Prez.
You want that? What's so funny about that?
That's just such a funny word. He was a Prez.
Benjamin says he was the guy in the Pluto costume at Disney that one time.
Probably.
Yes. Daniel, you got it after the timer, but Avery's the only one that got the points. I'll count it. Just international operations was what we were looking for there. All right. Question. What are we on now? 4?
Yes. What is the title of Bob Iger's book, chronicling his time at Disney?
I knew you were going to struggle with that word, and I'm so glad I left it in there just to watch you struggle through it.
Wow, Kyle. Thanks for loving me.
I'm just helping you. What are you looking for here? What's going on? What's going on? Jessica's cheating. What is the title of Bob Iger's book chronicling his time at Disney?
So first of all, it's not cheating. Second of all, it's using context clues. Third of all, I bought you this book. And fourth of all, they had the opportunity to Google. You don't even let me have my phone out. So this is just me being smart.
They have a limited amount of time to Google, though. That's why. Points for making Jessica laugh. Every once in a while. We usually have a point to give to other people whenever we want to. It's a little bonus point, but I don't know if Jessica is going to give you that one. You got to really make her laugh.
I'll give a bonus point. It just has to be worth it.
And time. The correct answer is The Ride of a Lifetime. Last one to get it was Pamela. So we got Pamela, 8, Allie Rose, Daniel, and do we count this one right here?
Yes.
Clint, Jessica's being nice to you. You got the point as well. Matthew, did we write Matthew on there already?
No, you didn't tell me.
Matthew. Think we got an Avery, of course. And I knew Avery would know that one. I would bet.
I had to find the book in Kyle's room. I'm like looking around,
over there.
like, where did it move to?
Somewhere back over there.
Have you read it yet?
That's yeah.
Well.
Question 5.
What Disney park opened the same year that Bob Iger officially became part of Disney?
This is a little bit of like a figure it out question. You got to kind of think. Nope.
Oh, seriously? What Disney park opened the same year that Bob Iger officially became part of Disney? I really thought that was right.
If you haven't figured it out, I'm not going to ask you the question, how long has he been part of Disney? But I'm asking you kind of that by figuring this out.
I really thought I was right.
See, when you do this for so long, you have to like figure out creative ways to ask questions that are related, you know? Which park opened the same year that he became part of Disney? Time. The correct answer is Blizzard Beach, not Disneyland Hong Kong.
What?
I went and double checked that. That's actually just before he became part of Disney, like literally just before it. So technically it's not part of when he wasn't part of being Disney. So Hong Kong is not correct. Did anybody get Blizzard Beach? No, that one in America.
I mean, technically he's right,
Technically,
but we
you
don't
are
go
right.
off technicalities.
But Blizzard Beach was the answer. I think that's probably like one of 2 times we have ever asked a Blizzard Beach question on here.
Which is shocking because you're obsessed with the water parks.
But I've never been to Blizzard Beach.
How many times are you going to say that in our lifetime?
I've never been. Because you know why?
Because Typhoon Lagoon is the best because of the water coaster.
And because of the wave pool. The wave pool alone makes.
So you might like Blizzard Beach better, but you'll never know because you refuse to go.
Listen, I can just look at it and know, is there a water coaster and is there a wave pool that creates a wave that you can literally surf on? Not literally, they have surf classes there. If you can't do that, you're not gonna hold a candle.
Kyle, how good are you at surfing?
I've never been. I've actually been surfing.
How good are you at the surf coaster?
The wave rider, you know, I've done that.
Yeah, you were trash. So
you didn't even go with me down there. You
no,
didn't even
I
go.
watched you do it.
You watched me do the bodyboard portion, not that.
What is
All right,
difference?
question
You still
6.
suck. How much did Bob Iger pay for Lucasfilm? How much did Bob Iger pay for Lucasfilm?
You looked at my screen, didn't you?
Sure did.
Jessica's over here cheating. I'm gonna have to like really keep my.
What if I had just known that? Go back to the comments.
But here's the thing: is that if you're going to do that though, Jessica, you can't like write it down immediately. You got to at least be like, let me think. Oh, what about this number? You know. Sometimes with you. What did you just say? You were trash. See, this is the problem with doing this new system. Now Jessica has a little bit of power in this.
Oh, I love it.
And time. The correct answer is $4 billion.
That's that's how much I make every year.
I guess we'll count 8s because it may be actually a 4-point-something figure thing, but we'll go
sure
8.
is.
Mike Bush, Matthew, Pamela, Avery, Clint, Daniel. Very nice. Very, very nice. Listen, Benjamin, even if I didn't want to bring that one back up, we're glad you're just here having fun. That's all we ask is just be
We're
here.
sorry
and have
that you're
some fun.
stuck in your room too in quarantine, but at least we can bring some joy to your life.
Yeah, every time you see them like bring up those figures, they always round it up. So I just usually assume it's like 4.0 whatever, because no one wants to say
At that point, when you're paying $4 billion,
When
what does the 0.05 really matter?
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine point? Anyway.
That's a pretty good comment right there. That's not bad. It made me chuckle on the inside.
Oh.
All right, question 7.
Yep. What did Bob Iger get for Disney in exchange for releasing sportscaster Al Michaels from his ABC contract?
I'm very proud of some of these questions because I kind of made you go roundabout to think about some of these. If I do say so myself. Just wait till we get to the random Disney trivia. Just wait.
What did Bob Iger get for Disney in exchange for releasing sportscaster Al Michaels from his ABC contract?
Let us see here.
Oh.
Who all knows things?
Well, my guess was wrong.
The response time is actually quite impressive on this system, so we might have to downgrade the time next week.
Let's not downgrade.
You know. And time. The correct answer is Oswald, or Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Last one to get on time was Matthew, Pamela, Daniel, Clint, 8, Allie Rose, And yes, that's everybody. Did we get Avery didn't get it actually on time. What is going on here? Did he get it? Avery did not get it. That's a tisk right there. All right, question 7, 8. What are we on?
8. What was Bob Iger's first major Disney Park land expansion? Sheesh.
Be careful with this one.
What was Bob Iger's first major Disney Park land expansion?
Be very, very careful with this one.
Listen, there's no need to be careful when you don't know it.
Well, that's fair. But I know some people will overthink this one.
Some of y'all who are smart. This person is not.
Did you just point at me?
No.
No.
Kyle, you're a lot of things, but you are kind of smart.
You're
still trash at surfing, but...
You can't say I'm trash at surfing when I've never been like surfing whatsoever.
Oh, I know you would be trash.
And time. Nobody got it in time. The correct answer was Cars Land out in Disneyland.
Cool.
So first they tore down, not actually, they expanded and kind of redid some areas back there, but destroying Space Mountain, I guess, is a way you could look at that. But no, it was actually Cars Land. All right, question 9.
Yep.
Here we go.
What was the first Disney movie to be theatrically released under Bob Iger? Bro, these are hard.
See, I've asked you a lot of questions that you have to know when Bob Iger's been around.
Right.
So you actually then kind of figure out how long he's actually been part of Disney.
What was the first Disney movie to be theatrically released under Bob Iger?
You were thinking Toy Story Land. Yeah, but this, I tried to double check this one. Cars Land was the first major one. Because it was like it pushed out into the...
What?
They pushed out into Anaheim to get that time. The correct answer, nobody got it. Chicken Little was the answer. Daniel, you got it just after the buzzer. Chicken Little. Have you seen Chicken Little?
I saw the first 10 minutes and I was like, this is stupid.
That's kind of how I was for Meet the Robinsons.
Wait! No, that was Chicken Run that I saw.
Oh, you didn't like Chicken... That's not Disney, but you didn't like Chicken Run?
I saw like the first 10 minutes and I was like...
It's British humor claymation. Like, I don't know how you make that better. It's like,
well, great. I mean, that's fair because I love Wallace and Gromit, which we've discussed, and nor is this Disney. But I don't know. Chicken Run was a little...
Chicken Little was fine.
Okay, Pamela hates it, so I wouldn't like it.
A lot of people dislike it. Like, this was the lull period in, Disney animation, Disney CGI, all that kind of stuff. Home on the Range, I've never even watched one because I've heard such bad things about it. But
there's a lot of movies that are really bad.
During that time period, yes. Home on the Range, Chicken Little. What's the other one I'm thinking of? Meet the Robinsons. But see, people love Meet the Robinsons. And
that's the only line I know.
But like they did all the jokes in the commercial. I remember like going to the theaters, like there were no jokes left, so I got it all. All right,
question 10.
This is your last Bob Iger question. Then we'll move into random trivia. Here we go.
Which important Disney figure did Bob Iger have to win over to become the head of Disney?
You might want to be specific on this one. You're going to need some specificity. Specificity? Is that how you say that?
Yes. Which important Disney figure did Bob Iger have to win over to become the head of Disney?
I'm looking at Jessica's answers over here.
I'm glad I could bring you some joy.
Surprisingly, you bring me a lot of joy.
Surprisingly, I'm your wife.
Be specific. Be very, very specific.
Avery, don't bother watching Home on the Range.
Because I will overrule some things on this one. I'm going to be a stickler for this one. And time. The correct answer is Roy E. Disney, because there are several Roy Disneys.
So Pamela's the only one that gets it.
Pamela, you know. Hold on.
This came in after.
That came in after. I thought so. Roy E. Disney. Pamela is the only one who was specific enough in the right amount of time.
I said Minnie Mouse.
Roy E. Disney. Sorry, I am going to be a stickler for that tonight. New year, new Kyle.
That's old Kyle. Kyle being a stickler is literally old Kyle.
The Roy we all think of
is O.
Disney. But Roy, his son, I believe, or is it grandson? I can't remember which one it was, but that's why we asked for specificity there. All right, everybody take a breath.
Avery said A for effort.
Breathe. Let's now go to random Disney trivia. All of the stuff in Disney is fair game. Here we go. Good luck. These are going to be tough.
In which city was the first ever professional stage performance of High School Musical held?
Great answer.
It's wrong, though.
But it's a great answer.
No, thanks. In which city was the first ever professional stage performance of High School Musical held? Every time you say great answer, I know I'm wrong.
Well, because I want to encourage you that your effort was great and your attempt at it, like your accuracy, you know? I see. I'm looking at answers, and I'm not going to reveal what's right or wrong here, but you know you're wrong. I mean,
I know, but I'm just saying I'm not the only person to guess that answer.
I mean, there's a lot of like places that you could probably think of first for this type of answer. The correct answer is Minneapolis, Minnesota.
What?
We got a lot of people, Albuquerque. Nobody got it in time.
I'm sure that's like a reference to the movie or something. Have you ever even seen High School Musical?
Yes, I watched it one time when it was on TV.
I've never seen it.
That was like when I was transitioning from watching Disney Channel a lot. Being weird over here. So yeah, I don't remember like a lot of that time period. Like I would, if I hadn't researched this, I would have guessed New York, Chicago, maybe Atlanta. What are you doing?
I'm laughing at Ben's answer.
What would have been answer? Salem. They were accused. All right, let's keep going here. Question 12.
Which other Peter Pan character was also voiced by the same person as Captain Hook?
I'll give you a hint. It's not Wendy.
Ooh.
It's a tough one there, isn't it?
Was it Nana?
Maybe you shouldn't like yell out names.
I said, was it?
Maybe you shouldn't suggest them.
Which other Peter Pan character was also voiced by the same person as Captain Hook? I remember when my brother and I were really little, and we would always we loved Peter Pan, the live action Mary Martin version, because the dog was Nana, and we called our grandmother Nana. We'd be like, Nana, that's you, that's you.
Walter Grams is back. Good to see you, buddy. Hope we can see you here more often. This is the start of a new season, so just show up every week so you can get that participation point. All right, that's time. Mr. Darling was the correct answer. The last one to get it on time, though, was Matthew. So we got Matthew, Avery, and Daniel, and Walter Grams. So, yes, Mr. Darling, George Darling, whichever way you want to phrase that.
So Clint and I almost put the same answer.
What was that?
So he was wrong in the animal, but I put crocodile. He put gator. Obviously, it was a crocodile in the movie because the song.
What is the diff? Sorry. Okay.
Okay, I knew he was going to do this.
Sorry.
So it's something about the shape of their mouth and their teeth and the thing.
And the what? Can y'all hear that on the mic? These, like, she always makes these noises like that. It's like a little rabbit.
That's what their teeth do.
And she doesn't do it now because I've started calling her out for it, but she always used to do this with it like that. Like a little mouse eating or something like that. You know you did it, and that's why you fought me for ever saying, I don't do that. Now you know you do. Don't let Kyle lie to you. Clint?
They're not the exact same thing. Do not get on him about this, please.
Clint?
Please. I don't have the energy.
My zoology is showing. Hey, you can take the keeper out of the zoo, but you can't take the zoo out of the keeper. It's weird.
That was something.
It's very profound. Think about that. All right, question. What are we on? 13?
13, thank goodness. What projector company became an official tech partner with Disney Parks 2017? Okay.
There's my
what's Disney Parks 2017?
Just go with it. Have you never heard of like reading the words into it?
No, because I'm not a public speaker. I'm not Michael Scott.
You got to learn to read shorthand, even though this is not shorthand.
What projector company became an official tech partner with Disney Parks in 2017?
Did you just say that you're not Michael Scott? That was your reasoning for that? Goodness. What tech company?
Look what I wrote.
That wasn't even a thing then.
Was Zoom really not a thing in 2017?
I don't think Zoom was a thing until like about 2019. That's when I remember or 2018 actually. Time. Panasonic is the correct answer. 8 was the last one to get it. So we got 8, Pamela, Allie Rose, Matthew, Avery.
Whoa.
Very good. Did you get everybody? No? Maybe?
No, I did.
Okay. Panasonic is the correct answer. They stopped producing the, what kind of company did I call them again? Whatever they were producing, I identified them
Tech
as.
company? Opening projector company?
Yes, projector company. They stopped producing those strictly and started working with Disney on attraction stuff. So that's kind of makes sense. If they're projecting things, they like to do all that kind of stuff now.
So wait, I have a little story for you.
Okay.
Because I know you care about these so much.
Story time.
So there's a TikTok out there about this girl that literally caused the pandemic any keyword that's not like pandemic. Mm-hmm. So on this video, she was like, it's a Panasonic. Panasonic, what'd she say? Panoramic, everything like that. So now, and I just watched that yesterday, so it's a Panasonic.
What a story that was. All right, question, what are we on?
Well, it made me laugh.
What question are we on?
Question 14. Which Disney park held a taping for an episode of Regis and Kelly?
Looks like we got at least one like on either Facebook or Twitter, so thank you guys so much for viewing over there.
Which Disney park held a taping for an episode of Regis and Kelly?
Gotta go back. I always gotta remember my little format for doing this.
Yeah, it's probably hard.
It's a little tough. It's a little tough. I'm not gonna lie. It's a hard job doing this on Thursday nights.
Can I delete points?
Two Real Geeks in the house. What's going on, guys? Hopefully that y'all are now settled in Florida. We'll see you guys more often here. I miss having y'all in Atlanta. And okay, it apparently stopped. Question, that was time. The correct answer is Disney's California Adventure. What did you do? Hollywood Studios?
Hollywood Studios.
I feel like that's your answer for every one of the Disney parks questions.
It is, because at one point it's going to be right.
I'm going to purposely avoid those ones now. Disney's California Adventure is the correct answer.
Nobody got it right.
Nobody got that one right. Wow.
And I'm deducting points from Clint, just by the way.
And I did go back and look to see if there was any Magic Kingdom ones, and I couldn't find it. But if somebody wants to prove me wrong, they can. But we'll have to probably just throw that question out if.
So if you prove him wrong, it doesn't really matter.
To be fair, it aired at both Magic Kingdom and DCA. So like they went over and filmed another one. It was filmed in Disney's California Adventure. All right, here we go. Question, what are we on?
Why did you ask that?
Because I got a lot going on here.
Which Epcot attraction was sponsored by AT&T in 2002?
If you understood the things that I'm monitoring and making sure is staying working, you know why my brain's all frazzled. This is why you're here, to keep things on track, keep us on the right question. Are you going to answer that question?
You keep talking to me.
Which Epcot attraction was sponsored by AT&T in 2002?
Gosh, Kyle.
How dare you? Which of those things? Ooh, careful with the acronyms, because sometimes I don't know what you mean, but it's pretty obvious here, so I'm going to give you guys the pass on that one. The correct answer is Spaceship Earth. The last one to get it was Allie Rose. So we got Allie Rose, Pamela, 8, Avery, Matthew, Two Real Geeks. Did I say Daniel already? I can't remember. Mike Bush. Mike Bush. Spaceship Earth was, they've had a ton of sponsors.
I put Living with the Land.
AT&T?
Listen.
You know, they typically try to go get a sponsor that matches. That's why, Chiquita, the banana,
is in Dole.
Well, they've done both, I think.
You lie? You know you're wrong.
And then
Question 16.
And then Chevrolet now does.
Well, obviously I knew it wasn't going to be the fast thing. What's that thing called? Fast track, test track, movie track.
What question are we on?
What's it called?
This is going off the rails right now. What's the question?
16.
16.
How many Silly Symphony films have been produced by Disney with the debut of The Bird Store?
Why is that rude, Jessica?
Because I hate birds.
Well, birds hate you too.
Just like you do. How many Silly Symphony films had been produced by Disney with the debut of The Bird Store?
How many silly symphonies? I didn't honestly know there was this many silly symphonies, so I thought it was like a limited thing. Did you guess them?
I guess 4. Honey, I don't even know what a silly symphony is.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And time. The correct answer is 26.
Wow.
Who got it?
Matthew.
Matthew. Anybody else?
Wow.
Nobody else.
How did you know that?
Somebody's got some quick little typing fingers there, or they just knew the answer. It's probably true.
That was impressive.
It's very impressive. See, here's the thing is I've learned, especially you regulars here, y'all have like started researching things and figuring it out. I'm very impressed with y'all's like level of just.
How could he even that? Never mind.
Maybe he's just watched them all. That could be it.
That's probably the most impressive answer I've ever seen on trivia night. So you know what? You get my bonus point tonight. Not even for something funny, just because that was actually a good answer.
Well, daggum.
So don't say it was a guess, because then I'll be mad that I gave my bonus point for that.
Question 17.
What Disneyland attraction replaced the mine train through Nature's Wonderland?
It's an old school attraction.
Is it perhaps somewhere that you lost your hat?
I will not reveal that.
What Disneyland attraction replaced the mine train through Nature's Wonderland?
Oh, wait. I just realized Avery's watching on Facebook. Because he got
That's
the little
why
symbol.
it says Facebook.
The whole time I thought he was on
He could have been that like, too.
He could have been.
See how it says Facebook? Like,
hey, I'll take it. Whatever way you can get it. Bro.
Get your life.
Get your life together. Always, we want to encourage you guys to watch on YouTube if you can, because it does help the channel out more. But we'll still.
Look what Autumn said.
What'd she say? Disney. Oh, that's tough. All right, Big Thunder Mountain is the correct answer. Matthew was the last one to get it. We got Matthew, Avery. That's it. Very good. Big Thunder Mountain.
Disneyland does not suck. Disneyland was freaking awesome.
Disneyland is its own unique beast.
It is nothing like Disney World.
Thankfully, because why would you want to go do the exact same thing?
Exactly.
Hundreds of miles, thousands of miles away.
But I would definitely go back.
It's very, very fun and very cool. All right.
Question 18.
18.
What type of animal went by the name Kendi at Disney's Animal Kingdom?
This is a little bit obscure, but hey, maybe somebody knows it.
What type of animal went by the name Kendi at Disney's Animal Kingdom?
And I should ask for specificity here.
But you're not, because we're not zookeepers.
I'm not going to ask for specificity. You know, the specific thing that I would be looking for here in this answer is not something that a zookeeper has to know. Like it's
the comments.
Excuse me. It's not like, you know, the Madagascarian blah blah blah. You know, it's something very simple.
What's a Madagascar blah blah blah? What kind of animal is that?
I was just throwing something out in the air.
So what kind of animal would that be?
Nothing. And time, the correct answer. Rhino is the correct answer. Matthew got it on time last. So we got Matthew. Whoa. Everybody started coming in right then.
Daniel.
Where's Daniel? Daniel, right, Avery, Clint. So the full answer would have been white rhino. And yes, must provide kingdom, class, phylum. Let me see if I can do this real quick.
No.
Kingdom and hold on. He stirred this up. Kingdom Animalia. Phylum Chordata, class Mammalia, order, no. Yes, class Mammalia. Order would be Perissodactyla, I think is what it is. Species would be, I gotta know the rhino species better, but I got close there. Got close. Sorry.
Clint, you are on my crap list.
You're gonna take a point away from him for that?
If I wasn't writing in pen, yes.
Question 19.
What is the name of Lilo's sister? Oh, shucks. I should know this.
I feel like you do. Just think real hard. Real hard.
What is the name of Lilo's sister?
And now that I've got my screen pointed away from you, you can't cheat. Like, this still blows my mind that you were going to cheat and you didn't even like try to make it not obvious.
How is 4 billion an obvious answer?
It's so specific that, you know, you just need to like take some time to act like you don't know it or something like that.
You're wrong.
Am I though? Am I? You gonna pick that up?
No.
She's struggling over here. And time. The correct answer is Nani. Let's see. Avery, Matthew, Two Real Geeks.
Wait. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Avery, Matthew, Two Real Geeks. Go ahead.
Benjamin Reynolds, Clint, 8, Pamela, Daniel, Ali Rose. Looks like everybody got it.
Nice.
Let's see. Funny enough, I saw that movie last night. Well, it's a good movie. It's a really good movie. Genus Cerathorithium. A species is what? Oh man. See, I got to learn my rhino ones better, but at least I can do all the other ones.
But why? Like, what does that do for you in real life?
Just to know, because you know why? Because then you can classify them based on like how they look, the body structure they have. Animalia, because they're animals. Chordata, chordate, backbone.
I know.
Class, mammal, mammalia. Order would be Parasidactyla, which would be it's a odd toad.
Question 20. Some of us have lives that we want to live.
Odd hood, or whatever it is.
Question 20.
Let's see. I have to get back to where it was.
Oh my God.
You didn't know you were going to get an animal lesson here tonight. Last question.
In what year did Disneyland's Tower of Terror close for retheming?
Close.
Dang it.
So close.
In what year did Disneyland's Tower of Terror close for retheming?
So close. Yes, Avery, I know it is technically in DCA, but just throw it out there because I felt like writing that at the time.
What? What are you talking about?
I said Disneyland's Tower of Terror, but it is Disneyland's because it's Disneyland Resort. He was correcting me because he's good like that. Almost time.
Whoa, look what Benjamin wrote. That is true.
Time. 2017 is the answer. We got Ali Rose as the last answer on time. Pamela, Avery, Daniel, Clint. What is Clint doing? He's been fast with them typing fingers tonight. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't know.
Is that true?
I hope not, because that's.
And also, is it the elevator that is the ride, or the elevator that the workers rode? Because that is different.
That is different. But anyway, there you go.
Secondly, I'm glad you didn't know that before we went out to Disneyland.
Look, he just guessed it. Oh my goodness, 2017.
And
all
also,
right.
look what he wrote. Like, that is my least favorite phrase of all time.
She hates that phrase.
Bunch of bros say that.
That's got me.
Okay.
Yeah,
that can't be real. All right, let's just add up the points.
Jessica's going to tally up the points for you guys. A couple things for you. Seriously, give us some feedback, either now or later. If you liked if the lighting looks good, if the camera looks good, the angle, audio, we're still kind of working on this. If you like having it on Facebook and Twitter, if some of you guys watch there or watch the replay, we'd love to hear from y'all. We hope that you'll invite a friend. New year, new season. We want to see more faces and invite back some of the people we haven't seen in quite some time. I want you guys to invite a friend. Well, I need to figure out a way to give them a point if they invite a friend. But how do you prove that? Because anybody could just come and say, "I'm a friend of that," some type of incentive.
I don't know.
All right, we had a lot of people scoring points tonight, so we're going to have a very full new top 10 when we get to. I mean, everybody will basically be almost tied. But
Benjamin was talking about the show that we watched before the ride.
All right,
nobody actually died.
Oh. Anyway, all right, here are the points for tonight. Pamela with 9, Avery with 12, Daniel with 9, Clint with 7, Matthew with 13, Ali Rose with 7, Ben with 1, 8 with 6, Mike Bush with 2, Walter Grams with 1, Two Real Geeks with 2. So we will throw your name into a virtual hat that many times. We will do a random little spin of this little picker wheel thing I have online, and we will draw a name out of the hat that way. And that is who gets the game winner points. The way we've switched it up, it seemed to work last season, or 2 seasons ago, I think is when we started it. So it's the way we've been doing it for quite some time. Put my name. If you get the game winner point, Clint, you will be at number 1. So you have to come back next week.
Bro, have you had too much caffeine today? Do we need to be concerned about your health? You are yelling at us.
Hey guys, thank y'all so much for being here tonight. It's been really fun hanging out with y'all, and glad that we had a great start off to this season. We hope to see you back next Thursday with a brand new trivia. By the way, since Avery was winner of last season, he gets to pick a theme for this season. And we won't tell you when that's coming up. But Avery, I sent you a message. We do need to know your questions and your theme as soon as you can, because you never know when we might want to fit it in there at the right time. Till we assemble again.
May the force be with you.
And we'll see you real soon.
Bye, guys.